is the most chillest of villager. On paper, aka Blackrenown. Not quite sure where the paper tag comes from, but sure, we'll take it.
3, 2, 1,
I'll place, yes, you indeed do, Big Chungus. Not that you have much of a choice right here. Blackrenown will oppose that on you. Here in this winner semis, right? Getting caught there by the minecart, and that just leads into quite a bit of damage. Not as much as there could have been. I feel like there from Big Chungus dropping the combo, not finishing up with an up smash or something on those lines. But 34, certainly powerful. And the reflected micro. Okay, yeah, that is, of course, something that I totally forgot about. But of course, the villager has the pocket, which is, you know, basically, I'll call it a reflector for the purposes of this discussion, because that is something that the snake didn't have, right? And that adds so much, because many of the stronger attacks from the Steve are projectiles. Think minecart, think anvil, think down smash. It's also a projectile. You can reflect it. I think you can also pocket it, although I'm not 100% sure on that. But I know that you can reflect it. So it's a very good tool here for Blackrenown that it'll certainly use quite a bit here to deal with what Big Chungus is throwing at them, quite literally. But of course, we're seeing the interaction between, you know, a Zona matchup here, which will basically lead to Big Chungus having lots and lots of resources, and we're seeing that in the resource bar for Big Chungus right now. Has diamond tools already and has a second diamond in the inventory, so they're all set. Lots and lots of iron as well. Gold is there for the enhanced minecart as well. So that just adds a lot. Alright, getting blown up by their own TNT though. Misjudging that hitbox just by a little bit. Will refresh the diamond tools, which is interesting, but I think they might be very close to a third diamond here already, so it might not be too bad, even if they lose it right now against Blackrenown. If Blackrenown can find it, going for those up smash, trying to get that minecart in. There's the third diamond here for Big Chungus. I'll try to keep track on how many diamonds he'll get in these games, because they'll be more than... Ooh! Damn, threading the needle there, Blackrenown. Nice Lloyd rocket there to interrupt the mining from Blackrenown. But yeah, I'll keep track on those diamonds. They're gonna be more than usual, so I wanna kind of try to get a count going, you know. So we're having 3 so far, and we're still on the first stock here between these two. So there's lots and lots of potential. All right, spike. Into the ground right there. Not really been able to follow up any of this, but scary stuff for both of these players. Steve has more options to take the stock off with back air, forward smash, any of these kind of tools. Whereas Blackrenown has to look for a more specific kind of purposes, but there it is indeed. The minecart will take it. But yeah, Blackrenown has basically sweet spot back air. And yeah, tree forward smash, of course. So, and of course the axe if you get the tree online. But yeah, of course the villager having a little bit more trouble killing here, which could be a really big asset for Big Chungus. A very good advantage in terms of matchup. Angling the shield outwards there as well, Big Chungus, something you don't really see very often. You know, angling that shield, but can be very effective. And Big Chungus making the interactions on that platform a little bit more safer there. I really like to see these kind of small things, you know. Alright, 170% now on Big Chungus. Kind of shows you how villager can have trouble, although there is the sweet spot back that I was talking about. We'll take the stock off. And the tree is online here for Blackrenown as well. Can potentially add a lot of damage here. And, you know, add a little bit of protection as well. There's the tree connecting. 34% basically of that. But Big Chungus now going in a little bit more aggressive as well with those diamond tools, of course. It's not been getting a new diamond yet, so we're not quite up to 4 diamonds yet, but we'll get there soon-ish. I will have to believe. Alright, bowling ball dropping, as is the plant pot right there. Lloyd rocket as well, just adding even more safety to Blackrenown's approach. Basically has been the game plan since Villager was introduced in Game 4, that Lloyd rocket always been really good in just helping you approach against everybody, basically. All right, going for the gold tools now. That was so close with the down air, but there it is indeed. The minecart coming through from Big Chungus, and will take the stock. It had quite some gold left in the inventory, and so used it for that quick minecart and for the more killing power on that as well. And now there's the jab into forward air spikes, combos into the finish with the up smash. Massive damage and dropping the anvil on Blackrenown's head as well. Good DI for Blackrenown to stay alive, but look at the damage, 160 in mere seconds from Big Chungus here on Blackrenown. This has all turned out very bad here for Blackrenown, who kept it very even, but there's the minecart with the gold as well, and that'll take a 2-stock for Big Chungus against Blackrenown here in winner semis, and taking the first game, going up 1-0.
Bruh.
That was so quick.
Yeah, a little bit.
Like the whole match, like the first 2 stocks were expectedly slow, and then Big Chungus just exploded. Or Blackrenown just exploded, and Big Chungus, with a big combo. My god.
I look over for like a minute, it's just like, oh yeah, Blackrenown sitting at like 0% new stock. All right. I look away for about 5 seconds. I look back, he's at like 90.
Yeah. Oh, the alt switch though. Blackrenown. Now Blackrenown has awoken, guys. He's going from chill to awake. The eyes are open, the smile on the villager's face. These are the eyes of a killer, ladies and gentlemen.
3, 2, 1, go!
So let's see if the awakened villager can deal with Big Chungus Enderman right here. We're on a bigger stage, we're on Kalos. That takes away wood and dirt from this Steve. You can only get stone, iron, gold, and diamond when you're mining here. That is something to be kept in mind. Not sure if that's an advantage or disadvantage, to be fair. But so far, Big Chungus has not really been relying on building too much, so it shouldn't be too bad here for Big Chungus. But maybe Blackrenown more comfortable on the stage, although I don't really know what it offers. I would have thought that a smaller stage would have been more advantageous, but maybe Big Chungus has just banned those out. That could have been the case. In any case, so far Blackrenown is doing quite well. 81% here on Big Chungus here already. Blackrenown sitting comfortably at about 40. So far going quite well. Getting rid of those blocks and then going in with the Lloyd Rocket, adding that safety. Just barely missing them, yeah. But look at the time that Big Chungus gets for farming. Has already have a diamond here in the inventory. He's not quite willing to use it, but has a second one now. Will use it potentially now to get the tools on deck. Indeed, that's going to be the case. And of course, the backup diamond there will make sure that even if the stocks gets taken off now, it's not too big of a loss. Blackrenown waiting with the mash out, but Big Chungus closing the distance anyway and getting the punish. Oh! Extended hitbox of the balloons, but will not connect it in the end. A little bit too short of an active hitbox there, even with the balloons. So that is something to be kept in mind, especially with balloons and hitboxes that have a lot of hit lag. Is you can get hit by moves you thought they are long gone, and so. But I'm pretty sure Blackrenown knows this. It's not the first time they're playing Villager, so still something that is very scary to me. There's the bury of the down smash into the up smash. Good confirm, of course, by Big Chungus. Good roll read by Blackrenown, sorry. Good roll read on Big Chungus, rather. And will take the first stock and the stock lead. And now Big Chungus has to search for these approaches. Okay, getting the... Oh, no! Oh, goodness. The snap on the ledge there, saving Blackrenown, but the back air will come through nonetheless. And the game is all but even between these two here, threading the needle on the exclamation mark there, as well as Big Chungus with that minecart, but will not connect on Blackrenown. The second one will, though, getting the spike with the diamond tools, adding a little bit of percent, but that will not kill. If you don't kill a villager outright, they will recover. But this it has been a good showing for both of these players so far. Trying to get the speedy minecart there with the gold as well, but you see, all right. So actually, the missing dirt and wood now coming into play. Big Chungus has to build with iron, which is something you don't really want to do at all. because you want to use those irons for anvil and minecart purposes, not to build blocks in most cases. And not really getting enough. Oh my goodness, not getting enough to stone, but there's still some iron blocks. Blackrenown powering through those though, but you know, bonking the head on the blocks also makes them break, so you don't necessarily have to have a hitbox, but as long as you can bonk against them, that'll help. Big chungus now, you okay? Had gold tools on deck for a quick second, but now has a second diamond, and thus going for the diamond tools once again. By the way, I lost count of the diamonds, so we're scrapping that idea. Oh well. The game's more important anyway. And so far, it is very even here. Blackrenown playing a way better game so far against Big Chungus. I guess what the extended width of the stage offers is more reaction time for Blackrenown, especially against these minecarts. So I guess it works in that regard. If Big Chungus is, you know, too greedy with those approaches. Good interruption on the minecart there as well. Blackrenown slowly but surely finding the damage. Down there as well, 123%, certainly in kill range, and that is indeed off the Lloyd rocket that'll kill off the top. And will take the stock lead once again, and this one looking way safer than the first one did, so if Blackrenown can, you know, keep hold of that stock lead, Big Chungus has to approach at some point, which Steve can do, but it's not the primary objective usually. Alright, they will take time though, to mine up. Oh, okay. So, I'm not sure if I saw that correctly, but apparently if you mine on the outer part of Kalos, you only get iron, and you get stone on every other part, because I didn't see Big Chungus getting stone as they mined in the very right corner there, so that might be a thing that exists. Keeping my eye on that as soon as it comes up again, but there is the diamond back. Yeah, that'll take it. Dropping some bowling balls here on Big Chungus, trying to farm up, but will not amount to much more. But a minor inconvenience. Big Chungus getting out of that situation and getting some good damage here off the back here as well. Diamond, just so scary. Like every move in Steve's arsenal just becomes so damaging every time they connect anything on you. Mining card coming through as well, but will be dodged away from by Big Chungus. Oh, almost getting a combo off the block right there. I love these custom extensions. If you have the block online, gets the anvil, but good tech from Blackrenown on the block will prevent any further shenanigans and keep that second, or last stock rather, alive here. But this is slowly but surely turning against Blackrenown, getting hit by a minecart as well, and that is just so much damage. 112% on Blackrenown here, only 50 on Big Chungus. Good timing on the get up there to evade the minecart, sorry. Diamond tools breaking, but of course another diamond there is there to refresh the tools and get another pickaxe there started. And there is the minecart that'll kill across the whole stage here of Kalos. A 2-0 for Big Chungus against Blackrenown. And that'll do it. Big Chungus moving on to winners finals.